Hello, darlings. Okay, so this video is really overdue. Since I have started my channel, or restarted my channel last April, I have introduced some work at home concepts, jobs I've tried, things I'm doing, what works, what doesn't work. So I really want to break things down. And whether you are working from home now, you are looking to work from home, or somewhere in between, some of these concepts are going to be simple, and some of them are going to be like, So let's talk a little bit about working from home. There are three kinds of work from home situations. I'm not talking about jobs. I am talking about you have your own home office. I know that when I started working from home, that I wanted all my own home office stuff. So we are talking about a laptop or desktop, no tablets. We're talking about a wired USB headset with a microphone. Mine has volume control and a mute button. We're talking about a wired mouse, so nothing wireless. We're talking about the webcam. And we're talking about the Ethernet cord, a wired Ethernet cord from your modem or router into your machine. This is more secure and gives you a better connection. So, your own home office is the first type of work from home. Then, we have the partial equipment, which is something I'm doing now. I've got multiple desks. So this desk that you see now with this background, this is my personal computer. Over there is my partial equipment, where I provide some items and the company provides some items. So what does that look like? I provided the monitor, the wired keyboard, the wired mouse, and the Ethernet cable. They provided a laptop, webcam, and a little adapter. And I've got the monitor, and the monitor's got to hook into the laptop, so I provided that cable and the adapter to that. So that is partial, where the company says you need to have this, we will provide this. That's the second one. What is the third one? The third one is where the company provides everything. The computer, the monitor, the keyboard, the headset, the mouse, and the only thing you may provide is the internet, table, chair, and Ethernet cord. Some even provide the Ethernet cord. So you need to decide what you're going to do as far as if you are just starting out. You say, Becky, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have no money to buy anything except the Ethernet cable. Then you need to look for a job where the company provides equipment. You're like, Becky, I have my own stuff. I don't want to worry about returning equipment. So you need to do the partial or the home office. And there are some places, depending on what they pay, where they're located, and what the job is, what you provide. So let's talk about positions. Now, some people are looking through the job description and like, oh, hey! And some people are like, what do you want to do? And do you want to be an employee, an independent contractor, or a business owner? So let's talk a little bit backwards about it. Let's start with the business owner. Those of you who know what a RISE is, where you pay for certification and you pay to an independent business owner, IBO. That is more what I'm talking about right now. So, people who want to invest and then later claim it on taxes will pay these services and fees to start with Arise and their clients. People who are 1099, the second kind, are people where you are paid, you could be paid hourly, talk time, commission, whatever, but no taxes are taken out. So if you are in the U.S., depending on your state, you're going to have to set aside. I'm in Texas, so I always say, to be easy, 30%. Yours could be more, yours could be less, but you need to research it. And you can go to irs.gov, you can type into Google, independent contractor, how much should I say for taxes for the state of Maine, Florida, whatever. Know ahead of time what you need to save. And then the third position is your regular W-4, W-2 employee. And these are paid hourly. And depending on the company, whether this is a contract position for, say, 6 months, it's steady state, multi-year, or it's a full-time, all-the-time position, then those taxes are taken out for you. So those are a little bit of the employee positions, and I'm talking mostly in the U.S. here. And I want to talk to you about money. So yeah, money. When you are reading job descriptions, it's natural to say, well, how much am I going to make? And when am I going to get paid? And your pay might be weekly, which is every week, bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, semi-monthly, say the 1st or 15th, and then monthly. It is okay to be upfront with your employment recruiter and say, listen, when's the first payday? When do I start? And when's the payday after that? What day of the week do you get paid? Becky knows that she's starting Monday, September 13th, and you'll see this video after it. And Becky knows that her first payday is the 24th because they get paid every week. So the 24th, boom, 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 is Becky's payday via direct deposit. So that is good. It is okay to ask that. You should never, I put it to them very plainly. I'm like, look, I'm here to make money. That's why you hired me, to fill a position. I'm going to show up on time and adhere to all your guidelines, but when do I get paid? So they looked it up. They're like, hey, that's a good question. Other people were like, yeah. It's okay to be the person that asks that. If you have any questions, you should have a question. I like to know when the first pay period is. When does the pay period start and end? When is the pay deposited? Do you offer direct deposit? Do you hold back a week? So these are all good questions. And for my people who are 1099, the independent contractor, let's talk a little bit about taxes. Now, I'm going to talk in very general terms. I am not a tax professional. You need to consult a tax professional for your individual situation. You need to go, this is for my U.S. people, go to irs.gov, look up independent contractor, self-employment, and download that sheet, print it off, get them to send it to you. Take a look at what's exempt and what is not. So I worked as a 1099 contractor. I know that my computer hardware equipment that I bought for my position, there's a partial, we're looking at a little credit there, we're looking at a credit for this, we're looking at a credit for that. You are to keep all your receipts. Have a copy for taxes, a copy to keep. Because if the IRS ever audits you, pull up the copy and you have it. And you shouldn't do your taxes on your own. This is just my opinion. Go ahead, H&R Block, Hewitt Jackson, whomever. Pay. Just go ahead and pay. Bring all your receipts, any bills that you paid. I don't know if the internet can be counted off or not, but if you bought a laptop, you bought a headset, you bought some notebooks, you bought pens, and it's for work, go ahead and see what can be counted off. So I do want to talk about something else that goes in with the positions and the payday. I want to talk to you about attendance and time management. Now, listen. Just because you are working at home does not mean that you can be interrupted. I know for those of us that have pets, for those of you that have kids, elderly family, other people in the house, roommates, that this can be difficult. You should be in a room where the door closes. You should have a noise canceling headset. I've got the air on. I've got cats. Okay? So, when you get started, get up in enough time to walk the dog, feed the animals, get the baby up, kids off to school, or ready, or something. So, I'll give you an example. I'm going to start work at 8 a.m. I don't have kids, but I do have pets. And I know that for my morning routine, I take a shower, bath the night before. I need to get up, to wake up. I need to drink at least 2 cups of coffee. I don't smoke or anything. But I also need to use the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth. Well, don't need to brush my hair because it's so short. And I need to turn on my personal laptop. I need to go over the emails I received while I was sleeping. And kind of just wake up. Okay, it's okay to wake up, step outside, get some fresh air, hello to the neighbors. And I can do this getting up 1 hour early. So I know about 15 minutes until it's time. So 7:45, I have my drink. I have any medicine you need to take. I have my phone, which will be on silent, vibrate only. I have any office supplies I need. And I have got the situation set up. My trash can's been emptied. If I have a little cookie for a snack during my 10-minute break, I've got that set out. And then I take 5 minutes for that. So at 7:50, I turn on the work computer. I start logging in. I know, depending on your company, they may say log in 5 minutes early, log in 10 minutes early, only log in 3 minutes early. But you should have the computer up. You should have your passwords in and be ready to go so that 5 minutes before, at 7:55, I am clicking the link to start training, to start my day. I've got my, everything's ready to go, and I do not need to get up for nothing until break time. Now, in the course of a break, if you are working at home, you might be on a webcam all the time. Don't freak out about it. Just as if you were at work in an outside building and someone walks by to see if you're working, your company wants to know that you're present and working too. So, in the first 90 days that you're employed, do not take time off. You need to reschedule appointments, you need to do this, do that, whatever. So, logging in, we know we need our phone to be silent or vibrate. They do not need to hear any noise from you. So it should be very, very quiet. Door shut. And when it's time to take a break, get up and take a break. Whether it's your 15-minute break, your lunch break, your other 15, or going home. You need to stretch your legs, Go ahead and get you a second cup of coffee. Use the bathroom at that time. Even if you don't think you need to, just go in there and use it anyways. And make sure that you have everything that you need. Check your phone to see what messages are there. Scoot over to your home computer. Check the email there. And half smile. You should enjoy it. It's okay not to do everything right, and it's okay not to do everything perfect when you get started, but you do need to be on top of time management skills. And I know things happen. Somebody falls, little child, something that you may need to get up, and you may need to say, excuse me, boom. But you need to be able to treat this as though you're leaving the house. So anyways, just to recap, we talked about the different kinds of offices that you have, whether it's your own, partial, or company provided. We talked about positions like W-4 employees, 1099, be your own boss. We talked about the different paydays, and direct deposit is your friend. We talked a little bit about taxes, and you need to get ahead of the tax thing and not just wait till the end of the time. We talked about the different components of a home office, your computer, your headset, your mouse, webcam, Ethernet. And finally, we did just discuss time management skills. Now, for those of you who are interested in taking the plunge, I will leave some links below to some different companies. I will leave the link to Rat Race Rebellion, which posts work from home jobs. So feel free to check those out. And if you have any questions or you want to know where I got like the headset or anything like that, just leave a comment. And if you haven't, hit that like and subscribe button. Best of luck to you guys. I know you can do it.